Budget Secretary Florencio Abad is confident that the impeachment complaint filed by progressive forces against the president in connection with the implementation of the disbursement acceleration program will be dismissed in the House. Both complaints cited culpable violations of the Constitution and betrayal of public trust to remove the president from office. Abad stressed there is no basis for both complaints to hold the president accountable for a program that served the best interests of the country. In the meantime, Secretary Abad bared the preparing a more detailed list of projects funded by the DAP, especially those provided for the members of the Congress. This report from Freddie Abando.
Despite the barrage of impeachment complaints filed against the president for the past 2 days in connection with the disbursement acceleration program, their outright dismissal is almost certain given the overwhelming support of the ruling coalition to block these moves to remove the president in office. The complaint filed by progressive youth groups endorsed by Balitaan Party List Congressman Terry Redon is almost the same with those filed yesterday by 28 complainants backed by Bayan Muna. Culpable violations of the Constitution and betrayal of public trust. Budget Secretary Florencio Abad said the complainants have no basis whatsoever since the disbursement acceleration program was put to good use for programs and projects to boost the country's economic growth.
If you read through the decision of the Supreme Court, there's never culpability that's pointed to the president in terms of violation of the Constitution. In fact, the doctrine of operative fact, if you apply it strictly, presumes that all acts done before the law or the executive issuance was declared unconstitutional are considered, an operative fact, and therefore, whatever acts taken then are considered acts taken in good faith. So, how can you be accused of any violation of the Constitution or any crime when you are considered in good faith? The mere fact that the Supreme Court said that the DAP served the country well and grew the economy is an indication that clearly the president meant no harm and was just pursuing what is best for the country.
In the meantime, Secretary Abad bared the DBM is now preparing a more detailed list of projects funded by the DAP, which will distinguish legislator-backed projects from those under departments and agencies, local government units, and government-controlled corporations. Abad also clarified that special release orders for legislator-backed projects cannot be listed in just one request, since the legislator has several that should be covered by a number of SARs. Abad made it clear that no cash or projects are given to members of Congress. They can only nominate from a list of priority projects that will benefit their constituents. All projects will be audited by the Commission on Audit to determine if they are above board with no anomalies.
We never provided the legislators with projects, much less cash. What the legislators do is just to nominate projects, but the allocations still go to the government agencies who are tasked to implement them, and that implementing agencies are the ones who deliver the basic services or the projects that have been recommended, and the projects recommended have to fall within certain priorities, like they should be social services, they should promote, for example, agricultural or tourism development. So that has to be made very clear. Now, the matter really of who endorses the project, because LGUs endorse the project, legislators endorse the project, some other CSOs submit projects. I think at the end of the day, what is important is, are the projects legitimate and useful, and have they been implemented well?
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.